We've got it for you right here on Yes. Currently tied for A.B. DeRosa, Suyash Mehta, our officiating crew here tonight. Nets have lost 5 straight to the Mavs. Entry, Washington, extra, Davis.
Red, but that was just much too easy without any resistance.
Half-court set here for Brooklyn with Claxton defended by Jones. Martin misses on a 3-ball. Offensive board, Cam Johnson. Zaire Williams can't hit the 3. And it's rebounded by Thompson. Dallas put up 123 points against Detroit in that 6-point win. Davis takes it strong.
Dinwiddie a lot in those pick-and-roll plays utilizing Davis. You need a little bit more tightness there defensively from Claxton.
Dallas has not won back-to-back games since mid-December as Keon Johnson goes down. There's a foul called.
A big part of that has been the injuries.
Johnson on the move. Tried to feed it. Anthony Davis, special player, will come up with some different coverages to try to deal with him. Claxton misses off the iron. Jones clears it. They've dealt with so many injuries this season, Dallas. The aftermath of the Luka Doncic deal. Washington creates space. The banker doesn't go. Rebound. Washington couldn't grab it initially. He does on the second effort to get a reload. Dinwiddie, little bump from Williams, and he connects.
Game, but overall his last 6 over 21 per game, and you know he's going to have a little extra motivation here.
Lob and slam. Dallas gets into it quickly. Double team on Davis. Dinwiddie hits the cutter. Jones, the upside, and if you can just uncork it, Dallas is hoping they stumbled into something with all those injuries, signing Jones. 8-2 lead for the Mavs. Martin sets the screen. Keon Johnson hits.
Our offense and starting to make shots. You want to talk about defending Anthony Davis and things of that nature against this Dallas team. It starts with being able to dictate the tempo.
Davis, feed it, ball fake, fly by Johnson. Thompson can't take advantage. Offensive rebound, Jones. Thompson, that one won't go. Rebounded by Claxton. Nets opening up a 3-game homestand. Toronto and the Clippers coming up here at Barclays. Crossover, Johnson. Williams puts it on the deck, and he was 8 from the field. The Nets are 2 out of 5. Dinwiddie using the Jones screen. Thompson will drive it, float it, and Jones couldn't catch it. Williams up the floor for Keon Johnson. Oh, it's a hezzy, but didn't have quite enough English on it. Davis handles, takes, and misses on a 3. Get it ahead for Martin. He's picked up by Washington. We're down to 8:10 remaining in this opening quarter. Keon Johnson lines it up. Short. Another rebound for Davis. Dallas shot 53% in that win over Detroit on Friday night. Deflected. Thompson goes back to get it. They're just 14 and 21 on the road this season. Roll from Davis. The bounce inside. 2 of 7 from the field. Paint points 8-2. Dallas. Loop it. Claxton one-on-one with Jones. That ball to 10 to shoot. Johnson. Swing it. Open look. Zaire Williams. Put down.
Williams from the corner initially talked about how he's been shooting so well from 3, and for Claxton, that's what you want to see, the cleanup, being active on the offensive glass, especially with some of these misses early.
Showed a double team on Christie. Jones, wow, and to release that jump shot. That was on the way down by a lot. 12-6. Martin intercepted. He tried the no-look to Zaire Williams. Dinwiddie steps in front, feeds it. Marshall, extra. Christie, his jumper. Cha-ching came over in the Luka Doncic deal with LA.
Way up.
Bullet feed. Claxton, Williams thought about it. Keon Johnson one-on-one with Christie. The fadeaway is. Keon Johnson continues to take advantage of the opportunity that he's gotten here with Brooklyn. Trendon Watford is in, replacing Tyrese Martin. No D'Angelo Russell tonight, out with the sore right ankle. Christie off the double team. That's really high, but handled by Washington. Marshall, the dribble drive.
And some of the, whether it's mid-range looks or short shots.
Cam Johnson misses straight away with a tray.
They're seeing it go through because they have a lot of space in a lot of these looks.
They are 8 of 13 from the field. Christie can add to that number.
Williams on his back, but again, think about how deep into the paint he got without anyone getting in front of him or showing bodies.
Day'Ron Sharpe getting ready to check in. 5:20 mark of the first. Johnson, a blast to the rim. He loses the ball out of bounds. Here for Dallas with Dwight Powell in the backup big. Marshall blasts to
Brooklyn's defense keeps funneling, or whether intentional or not, but funneling to the middle of the floor, and Dallas is just taking advantage. And whether they've hit those shots right in the middle of the paint or found dunkers in dunker spots, that's been way too easy there for the Mavs on the offensive side. They know exactly where to go to get those looks.
Shot clock is winding down. Williams gets the shot off, and that's cut it to 10. Marshall picked up by Johnson. Marshall is very physical at 6'7", 220. Noah Clowney, Jalen Wilson getting ready to check in, along with Maxwell Lewis. Clowney, Sharpe, Watford, and Lewis. 5 subs in the game for Brooklyn. Sharpe trying to turn on Powell. We approach 4 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Watford feeds the post. Mismatch. And Sharpe's going to win.
Just continuing to be patient when he gets the ball with his back to the basket.
Tight defense, Lewis, but the give and go. Williams. Now Marshall, and lead the Nets 21-13. Williams.
Lewis.
Sharpe sets the screen, switch out front. Watford with Powell. Wilson, hard drive. Wilson denied by Davis. Williams, the push up the floor. Shake and bake. Kick, corner, Christie. Rainbow J doesn't go. Williams, the track down. Dishes to Powell. His layup won't go. Nets legend.
Seems like just yesterday we were sitting.
No.
Yeah.
I got to get on my notes, you know.
I waved and he said, no, not you. Bird,
I have a routine.
You were focused. I was not.
Shot it well from long range. Watford probing. Watford banking for
unpredictability of Trendon Watford because of his pace, because of the change of pace and speed. You never really know when he's going to end up putting off the shot. It is great skill that he has and can do so in getting shots off bigger players.
Last 4 games, he's at 16 points, 57% shooting. One-on-one, Davis over Sharpe. Book it. Dallas back in front by 10. We approach 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Nets have 11 games remaining. 8 will be here at home. Watford misses on a 3-ball. It's rebounded by Marshall. Former Pelican, Marshall, drive, dish. Powell forced to get rid of it in the corner. Christie. Davis defended by Clowney. Double team comes from Lewis. Williams, ball movement. Marshall, he got Wilson to lean and draws the
2 rebounds, 2.
Coaching staff. Sean along the way with Kidd in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
Sean was in Detroit. Sean's an excellent coach.
Likely head coach one day in this league.
I would think so. A minute and a half to play in this opening quarter. Watford carries it. Ignite before making his way to the NBA. Williams, crossover, gets around Lewis. Oh, an extra zag. And he...
You said it earlier. There's just a different burst and a different speed, and I think that's what you want to see more of. And especially from the Nets, this game has had a cadence that there's not that type of quickness.
Clowney tried to take the baseline, clears it. Sharpe, 7 to shoot. Disjointed possession. Bailout, no. Air ball. Never hit the rim, and Clowney tries to toss it up. It's going to hit the...
It should be implemented. I like that one.
I think they're watching
you
at Secaucus. Someone put that on a dry erase board. Corner jumper doesn't go for Christie. Offensive rebound for Powell. Frustration from Jordi Fernandez. Williams, his 3-ball in college. Finally healthy, and he has been productive for Dallas. Their bench has 18 points in this opening quarter. The Nets are down 32-15. Nets had a 2-for-1. Lewis pops play-in spot in the Western Conference, currently tied with Phoenix. A game and a half behind Sacramento for the number 9 spot. They have 11 games left, 7 are on the road. Johnson pops, misses on a 3-ball, and it's rebounded by Jones.
And a couple things from that first quarter. Dallas with 10 points off of Brooklyn's 5 turnovers.
Thompson,
which is high efficiency in the paint.
Clowney gets banged 0.4 points per game. That's 29th in the NBA. If you are 10, you got a chance. 35-18. Clowney goes 1 out of 2. So the Nets have Johnson, Claxton, Watford, and Clowney. Williams, he is just a ball of activity, and he says never rear sideways, makes them both. Williams elected not to take any of the overseas options and try to make it work through the G League, and it has. Stint with Portland and now with Dallas. Johnson spin to the rim, left-handed finish for Cam Johnson. That was
in your flip.
Some would say that was good manners.
Often it is. Often it is. Just giving the ball back.
Williams turns the corner. Hardy short on a 3. Johnson ahead for Johnson. Dallas gets back defensively. Keon is matched up with Thompson. Working to the other side. Cam Johnson with Brandon Williams. Johnson using his size. Banker doesn't go.
See that type of forcefulness.
Now 5 straight against Dallas. Irving torn ACL on March the 3rd against Sacramento. They're playing without Derek Lively. They're playing without Daniel Gafford. The flip go. Dante Exum out with a left hand fracture. Caleb Martin, who they acquired, out with a hip strain.
Even Omax Prosper. I mean, they have got a list of injuries.
It's been a rash of injuries. Why is that funny? the way I said rash?
You said it earlier and I couldn't. It's not funny. It's a serious matter. Rashes.
Do you have a rash? Is there an issue? Did I hit on something?
Not that I know of.
Oh. There's Johnson. Hard drive. And 5 remaining in this first half. Nets are down 15. Largest lead has been 19 for Dallas. Mavericks have shot over 50% in 3 straight games. Trying to get a win streak going so they can secure a spot in the play-in. Jones feed it. Hardy hangs. He was looking for a call. Hardy goes down. And Claxton once again asking for it against the smaller Thompson. The jumper doesn't go for Keon Johnson. Noah Clowney took a shot to the face. The Nets are 1 of 13 from 3-point range. That's 8%. Hardy, short. Johnson skies for the board. Let's keep the ball moving here with Cam Johnson. Screen from Claxton. Bullet feed. Claxton leans in. Comes up just short on the swooping move.
That's the beauty of a feed inside and finding Claxton after many trips up the floor. He'd been demanding it.
39-24. Mavs. Davis one-on-one with Watford. Double team comes from Claxton. Feed it around the perimeter. Thompson ready. Misses. Jones trying to keep it alive. It's knocked over to Clowney. Ahead for Keon Johnson. Cam Johnson missed it. Clung to the offensive board. Fights through 2 defenders. Maintains the dribble. Let's settle in. 5 to shoot. Claxton trying to power.
Nice. Making triplet. Knows a thing or two.
Yeah, yes, to all, yes.
But you got a ranking? You got a preference?
I mean, a really good waffle is number 1.
Okay.
Really good.
Chick-fil-A waffle?
Thanks for asking. I'm a fan.
Saw this new Wendy's commercial.
That was the
Wendy's fries are pretty good.
That's number 1, let's face it. Cam Johnson.
Johnson's been attacking the basket really well, facilitating for teammates, doing a nice job in the completeness of his offense, but gets that 3 to finally go.
Washington floats it, gets the for Paul Jermaine Washington.
And again, we see a zone from the Nets coming off of that made shot. Be interested to see how much they vary that up here.
The roll by Claxton, and he
taking last in the league, but early offense, and you want to see more of that, but that's got to come from getting stops and finishing off possession to be able to push.
Nets were down by 19. Now they're down by 11. Mavericks have never trailed tonight. Washington drive, left hand no. Box out by Sharp. On the move, Johnson. Ball gets deflected and taken away by Thompson. Thompson feeds it. Christie. Sharp steps in front for the steal. Cam Johnson streaking to the rim, hangs, and it's just as the added bonus. So empty trip for Brooklyn, trying to create in transition. Washington denied. Nick Claxton, the long arm of the law. Williams feed it, bounce. Extended 12-4 run, but 3 consecutive turnovers on the offensive end for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie being overplayed by Williams. Funnels him towards Sharp, and he 43-30. Mavs. Williams picked up by Marshall. Martin. Swing for Johnson. Claxton goes down, no call. Johnson drives, dishes, Sharp, layup go.
Nice little movement by Day'Ron Sharp as he continues to work those dunker spots and on the block.
And the Sharp-Claxton combination is working right now. Dinwiddie, 45-32. Spencer Dinwiddie's been balling. Sharp did not expect the pass, but he's there now. Williams, quick move on Washington, flips it up, no. Claxton tried to crank it all in one motion. Christie slows it down with the Mavs in front by 13. Dinwiddie just keeps going to the rim.
I'm figuring out one tendencies of teammates, but
Wilson back in. He replaces Nick Claxton. Martin lines it up.
Brooklyn has turned the ball over a ton. They have not turned over Dallas. They're struggling here defensively. To be within 10, have a little push here, closing out the half.
Get it, Jay Washington.
Push shot for P.J. Washington instead.
47-35. Dallas. We approach 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Knock away by Powell, retrieved by Sharp. Wilson on a switch. Leans, needs help. Shot clock is down to 3. Keon Johnson down to 2, down to 1. Pirouettes, short. Rebound to Christie. Picked up by Martin. Christie works in. Christie can't finish initially, can't finish on the second attempt. Feed it, Marshall, the corner.
You are. There hasn't been a ton of resistance to an uptick here in some of the energy level and just the effort exerted to try and cut into this deficit before you're heading into the half if you're Brooklyn.
Nets have gone 3-14 in their last 17 games. Washington.
Nice job at distributing.
And the Mavericks go back in front by 15. Watford using the screen from Wilson. Watford to the paint.
Underneath there and clearing some room. Keeps Powell away. Good pocket for Watford to find that look.
Washington gives it up for set up by P.J. Washington. Nets are down 55-40. Keon Johnson gets Wilson involved with 10 to shoot. Back out for Watford. Martin fires. It's off. Weak side rebound for Marshall. Najee Marshall signed to a 3-year, $27 million deal. Those long strides for the Washington J. Grabbed by Wilson. We're going to hit 2 minutes to play. First half. Give and go. Sharp to Wilson. Nets had trouble stopping Indiana on the break the other night, 21-8 in the paint, and turns and scores.
Yeah, like it's one thing, Bert. I understand part of the zone concepts, but you still got to match up against specific players and all players and not give them that much room. And there's been a ton of that here in this first half.
Sharp will take and miss the 3. We're down to 1:26 to play. Second quarter. Dinwiddie turns on the Jets. He got funneled over to Martin. Again, Washington gets to that spot, and every play right now for P.J. Washington over and over again until the Nets show that they can stop it. He's got 11 points. Wilson flips it, sharp, tough angle. Watford ball fake, flyby. Washington trying to walk it off. We're down to 47 seconds to go. Dinwiddie swing. And Marshall is fouled.
Team.
And the night they get Anthony Davis back,
exactly,
another injury occurs. It's third on Wilson. Shot clock is down to 1. Dinwiddie got him.